Hey everyone, welcome back to more Last Report. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're just kind of doing some little reports here, checking for the veracity before entering the computer. Nothing too crazy's happened so far in the game, but this is a horror game, so I'm assuming things are going to pop up, horrible things are going to happen. People can come bang on my door. My walkie makes a horrible, horrible noise when someone calls me. We have a little window. It's very, very dark. We have a light on, and even at that, we can barely see anything. We've got some coffee, we got a shredder, we got our little manual, nothing else crazy. But we do have a little bit of a secret here in documents. We have a special folder that has a passcode on it, so we don't know how to get into that. We're just going to keep checking through the reports and messing with those. We've had one weird messed up one that once you put it in the computer, it's kind of there. We can't take it back out, so just kind of watching for that before we do anything with something obviously messed up. All right, we've got 11th of January. I think the cutoff was the 10th, like before the 10th. F50, an illegal campfire is burning off the F50 trail, partially hidden by dense foliage. Small flames are far from any designated fire pits, with 3 people gathered around it. So 11th, I'm pretty sure it was the 10th. I'm just going to double check. Before the 10th is outdated. Okay, yeah. No problem. Image matched. Everything's good. So we are fine, we're in the right zone. Campfires. Put all the trash in the bin. Okay. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Like trash lids. It's like 2 trash lids. I don't think trash lids go in the garbage. Next. That's a very large fire. January 20th, Sector H34. Fire pit's been set up just off the F50 maintenance road, making it difficult for vehicles to pass through. Fire is still smoldering with logs and branches piled nearby. So again, it's saying H34, but off the F50 maintenance road. And like we've seen this before, that's just a wrong thing. H35 and F50, somewhere near a road. There's F50. Isn't it H35? There's an H34 and F50, but they don't actually connect. So yeah, I'm just going to call it as wrong. Yeah, I'm just going to say the sector's wrong, because I think even if you're like reporting from the adjacent sector, it still should be, sector should be whatever the problem is. So it should be F50 as well. That seems to be the way things are going. I do like that we can open this in here and look. Sector doesn't match, and it's a fire pit, but it's also kind of blocking access for vehicles. So it's definitely an illegal campfire. It's not parking. I'm just going to call it an illegal campfire. It's not a campfire necessarily. Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. It's kind of a campfire, but it's also sort of blocking access. But it's not parking, it's not a car. Just out of curiosity. I don't think anything's going to say anything specific. It doesn't really cover under environmental destruction. It's probably just a campfire. This is sort of going in an unauthorized area, so yeah, just campfire, I guess. We'll call it that. And that horrible noise is my walkie. It is really, really awful. Ah! Can you hear me? Hello? Hey, I hear you, over. Great. Signal's getting stronger. You have access to the computer. I need to check the sector status. Yeah, I'm online. Tower should be fully operational now. Everything looks good on my end. Can you check Park Watch, confirm the status of Sector A22? Sure, check it now. Standing by, over. A22, I think, was out here. Active. Everything's good. Nothing crazy on the image. You did it. Status is all good. Hey there, over. Yeah, I checked. Everything's green. Status is safe. It's exactly what I wanted to hear. Nice work. Thanks. Took some effort, but it's all good now. Time to head down. Sounds good. Appreciate you checking the status. Gotta run. Crazy windy up here. Over and out. Over and out. Speaking of that, I just want to look. I feel like some of these games, like, they really should hide, like, weird, scary stuff. So I'm just going to check, like, the most recently captured image again and see if anything weird has popped up. This is active, but there's no image. Same here. Just wondering if anything, you know, creepy, odd, mysterious, that kind of stuff. Yeah, nothing. Not even an indication. Alright, next report. A22. It is old. Hunter seen in the A22 clearing with a rifle as his dog chases a deer through the brush. Hunter follows closely, aiming his weapon. But did he shoot the deer? I guess that's close enough to illegal hunting. You've got a gun and a dog and you're going after a deer. Everything's fine, but it is an old report. So it's old. Illegal hunting. For the deer. It's just two? Looks like two. Yeah, so we just had the one, which was the one that was messed up that we couldn't pull out. So we should have just shredded it because it was all screwed up. Not a huge problem. Everything else has been fine. So it's another old one. E40. Small campfires burning close to the E40 hiking trail, creating a hazard for passing hikers. Flames are contained, but the proximity of dry brush is concerning. Not a huge problem. It's outdated. Legal campfire. Wait. Why is it not letting me... Is it selecting? Yeah, like nothing's changing when I click on something. Shouldn't it say it there? Has it done that before and I just didn't notice because I was just like click and going? Huh. I'm just gonna submit it because I clicked on it. What's that sound? There's something, like the bushes there are moving, it's really hard to see. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if did that screw things up. Actually, I can't interact with anything. Have some coffee. Maybe I'm dreaming it. Nope. Seems like we're not dreaming it. Not really wanting to open the door. Turn the light off. I feel like it wants me to open the door, and I feel like that's the worst possible thing I could do. I can't even pick up my walkie-talkie to call anybody. I can't look at anything. I literally can't do anything but open the door, so fine. Who the hell was that? Definitely not one of the Rangers. Yeah, that was a little bit odd. I don't see anything on the door on the outside. Okay, I mean, that was a little weird. You don't think it was one of the Rangers, but who else would be out here, like, crawling around on the ground? Definitely a little strange. Okay. Camera report, Sector D15. Tourists are seen scaling a closed watchtower near the D15 lookout point. Yeah, that's a really bad idea. Everything's fine. This one... Yeah, I think just restricted area entry. Yeah, see here it changed. I don't know why that other one wouldn't change. That's weird. Knocking. Is that the guy from a moment ago? Can you explain something to me? Why the fuck is there a bear trap in front of your cabin door? Oh, okay, that's kind of messed up. Not really what I expected. What? Are you kidding me? Do you even realize what that thing could do to someone? Oh, fuck, John. What? John, I just saw some guy outside a moment ago, but when I opened the door, he ran off. It must have been him. He set the trap? Are you serious? Yeah, but why? And who the hell is this guy? It's got to be some fucked up psycho. No normal person would set a bear trap in front of a park ranger's cabin. We need to report this. Someone could have gotten seriously hurt, and that guy's probably still in the park. Fuck, I'll notify the other rangers to stay sharp, and I'll report it to management. We'll catch this asshole. But admit it, we've never seen anything like this before. Yeah, I totally agree. This is fucked up. Never imagined someone would set a bear trap in front of my cabin. Tell the other rangers to watch out. I'll handle it, leaving the trap with you, though I'm not dragging that junk metal around. Besides, it's your gift, isn't it? John. Alright, I'm out. If anything comes up, use the walkie-talkie, I'll be on alert. Got it. I feel like we should probably, like, warn everybody immediately. So we just talked to John. Douglas? Nothing. Signal's gone. Henry? Copy? Henry, John was just at my cabin. He almost stepped into a bear trap right outside my door. The weird guy must have set it there. Fuck, he's dangerous. We need to inform management. John's already doing that, but you should call them too. You know how they are. Yeah, I've noticed. I'll call him right away. Thanks for the heads up. Need to be careful. Stay alert. If you can, don't leave your cabin. Got it. Calling management. Over and out. Over and out. I guess we'll try calling Caroline just because she's an option. Signal's gone. Yeah. Not a surprise. Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty weird. Just seems more like a psycho than anything else. Like I said, I don't know which area I'm in. Since we have Creepy Dude, let's check the cameras again. I'm not expecting anything to show up. Yeah. Nothing new. Alright. Yep, here's a messed up one, so this one just goes right in the shredder. The heck was that? Track? Yeah, so everything's fine. Just the one goofy one that we should have shredded, that's all. So yeah, even the one that seemed like it didn't change, it was fine. Nothing strange about it. Alright, camera report. Sector G19, 21st. Camera captures a lone hunter tracking deer along the G19 trail. Hunter's wearing camouflage and carrying a rifle. I thought these would have like a video rather than just being photographs. Maybe we'll get some video at some point. So yeah, everything's fine here. So it is in the time frame. It's G19. Everything's fine. Legal hunting. Is that it? That's it. And that horrible sound is my walkie. John saying, "Can you hear me?" Loud and clear. Listen, I came across a group of people during my patrol. The park is closed for the night, and they were in the staff-only area. Wait, they didn't see, like, the fenced-off area or the signs? They claim they didn't. Just some kids, yeah. Troublemakers. But you were just as curious back in my day. Can't argue with that. We pulled off worse stunts. I'll escort them to the exit, make sure they don't mess around anymore, and give them a motivational speech. Listen, can you call Douglas? I tried reaching him, but he's not answering. I'm starting to worry about our forest grandpa. He should have finished his shift an hour ago, right? Yeah, he's still not back. I don't want to keep staying late just because he wants to wander around the forest again. I got things to do. Beer after work isn't going to drink itself. Yeah, but you know, there's as many years between him and us as there are trees in the park. Oh, damn. Okay, let's get one thing straight. You leave the jokes to me because you're not really killing it. Alright. Look, I get it. He loves his place. He's attached, but needs to understand that others are just trying to do their jobs here. Though, on the other hand, I can understand his passion for the forest. Damn, I wish I could see the woods the way he does. He never seems bored with his job, while me... Yeah, you always look like you're, Go on, finish that thought. You sneaky little rat. Never mind. Just let him know when he checks in that he needs to head back. Got it. Over and out. Think we should have been here a long time ago. Something's not right. Try calling. No answer. Don't know what zone he's in. I don't think he said. Still at like the same time? Yeah, it's like the same time of day even, it looks like. So it's about 10 p.m.-ish. Or a little before. Yeah, nothing I can do. Just gonna try again. Just on the off chance. Alright. Yeah, if I knew like which zone he was in the park, we could kind of check and see if status is fine and everything. I don't think anything is down. Just like some of them don't have picture for whatever reason. Yeah, they're all listed as active. Alright. 3 people are seen at the edge of the D15 lake throwing bottles in the water. Awesome. So everything's good. I guess that would fall under environmental destruction. Hey, a drone. Drone captured flying high above the roof treetops in the B75 forest area. B75. Yeah, what would that... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Just clicking off of this. I did say drones were prohibited. Yeah, so there's a separate flying drones rule, but I don't remember seeing drone flying listed. Image is good, date is good, area is good. Oh, it is here. Just my brain just looked right over it. Alright, fine. Just checking. Yeah, just the one that's been goofy. Alright. It's probably Douglas. Hello, can anyone hear me? I need help. Hello, I hear you clearly. Hey, I was on patrol. The weather's really bad. I was supposed to be on my trail, Q11, but I'm somewhere else. I think I'm lost here. Can you give me the GPS coordinates for the nearest ranger station in sector Q27? Of course, stay in place. Check coordinates for sector Q27. Thanks. Wait and stand on the line. Q27. Okay, have the coordinates, so I'm assuming we don't need to copy this down or anything. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you clearly. I'm giving you the coordinates. Go ahead. 4425 and minus 121.9. Okay, I've entered the coordinates in the GPS. Thanks. Looks like I'm not far from the station. I'll head there since the weather's only getting worse, and I'll wait it out. Thanks again. Over and out. If anything comes up, call in. Over and out. G27. It's like... Yeah, Q27. No image. Which does make me a little bit nervous about what's going on. Oh, look at that. Is that a dead deer all torn up? There's no way a bear could have done this. There's absolutely a way a bear could have done that. What are you, nuts? So it's an old report, I think. No, it was like before the 10th. A dead deer is seen lying near the edge of the B-75 forest zone, its body severely torn and mangled. Wouldn't suggest it was attacked by a predator. Yeah, what would that... That's not anything we would report on, though, if it's just a predator. It would be like just a none of the above, I guess. Just want to check the date really quick again. Yeah, 10th. So... it wouldn't fall under any of this stuff. You could try to say environmental destruction, but it looks like just an animal did it, so it's just a none of the above, I guess. So, yeah, none of the above. Does anything else fit? Environmental destruction, no. Fishing, drones, hunting, campfires, parking. Yeah, it's none of the above. Still filing a report on it, but it's not human activity. It's just unusual animal activity. Another drone. Drone spotted flying above the forest canopy near the A22 trailhead. This one is old, though. I feel like it's just busy work to lull me into a sense of everything being fine, and then something horrible is going to happen. Drones. Yeah, it doesn't want to change for whatever reason. I don't know if it, like, is the game messing up, or what? Like, what is going on here? I'm just going to click on drones, which does nothing. Yeah, I feel like something's weird. Maybe it just doesn't matter if one of these, like, does this not matter? I hate how stupid alarm goes off when I'm looking at the computer. Henry saying, "Hey, do you hear me well?" "I hear you're fine, Henry. Something happened?" "I just saw a child running down the river in sector F50. Looked about 10 years old at most, and I'm not sure, but I think they weren't wearing shoes. It's out in the wind and the rain at night." "Okay, you sure?" "Pretty sure. I got startled because they ran right at me. But as soon as they saw me, they started running away." "Did you chase after them?" "Yeah, for a bit, till I lost track of where they were running." "Huh, that's strange. I've already notified base A5. They'll handle it. Just hope that kid gets home safely. And that they don't wander around the park at night. Really freaked me out. Thanks for calling. I'll inform John." "Sure. Over and out." Over and out. Strange. As soon as I saw a kid at this hour and barefoot. I'm going to go ahead and walkie John. If I can get through. Should try again later. Alright. So much for that. Definitely some weird stuff going on, though. Okay, it's another messed up one. Into the shredder with you. Nope, power just died. Awesome. Somebody wandering with a lantern. Look like they had a gun, too. Now, who could that be? Douglas. "Hey there, kid." Is that a gun or something else? I couldn't tell. "Hello, Douglas. Need to stay here for a while. Hope it's not a problem for you." Something's moving. What is that? What is that supposed to be? I can't even tell what that is supposed to be. It almost looks like he has like a half fox, half snake around his neck, and that's an ear moving, or it's like a baby cow, or I don't know what that is. You're always welcome here. Something happened? It's a pretty big bear outside, and I'm not about to piss it off. I'd rather wait here until it moves along. Damn, I remember running into one myself. I was scared out of my mind, especially since I had cubs with it. That's a worst case scenario. Probably a mother. She's protecting her young. She won't stop at anything. Oh, by the way, John's looking for you. You were supposed to finish your patrol a while ago. Why haven't you returned yet? I was heading back, but then I ran into that bear. The lights went out. Rain's coming down harder and harder. This is it? Now it feels like home. I've worked here my whole life. This park is my home. This place means everything to me. And this cabin, it's one of the first ones we ever built in the park. I didn't know that. It's also the cabin where that unfortunate incident happened. There's always an unfortunate incident. What incident? You don't know the story? Guess I'm not surprised. No one talks about it. Barely anyone even remembers. When was it? 20, 25 years ago? Douglas, I know nothing about this. Well, I'll tell you then. You should know about the fate of your predecessor. 25 years ago in this cabin, a coworker was found dead. A very good friend of mine. Jesus, I haven't ever heard about this. The disturbing part was everything about that night was strange, at least for me. I remember it clearly. Walking through the forest, didn't feel right. I heard whispers. And sometimes between the trees I saw silhouettes that looked like people. Everything felt off, but when I tried to get closer to those things, they turned out to be bushes or tree trunks. Like they were just illusions. Yes, but the murder wasn't an illusion. We found him in the cabin, but the worst part was his condition. Douglas? He wasn't mutilated and there were no wounds on him, but he was dead, and his whole body would occasionally writhe like a snake. Sometimes it started crawling toward the door, but didn't have much strength. He was dead, but he moved, sometimes whispered. I've never seen anything like it. What happened next? What about the police? Detectives? Park authorities? Back then, worse people ran this park. Workers were treated pretty terribly. Everything was worse then, but the worst part was when the park's management found out about this. I witnessed it myself. When they carried his body out, all these people were there, so many of them. Suddenly, everything disappeared. Every car drove off, and when I came into the cabin, everything was cleaned up. No traces left behind. Christ, this is beyond comprehension. Why didn't you report it anywhere? I did report it. It didn't do any good. On top of that, I almost lost my job here. It took everything in an instant. There's no evidence left. What about your friend's family? Never seen them since then. I don't know what happened to them, but I'm afraid these people might have taken them too. Maybe even... Douglas, I'm so sorry about your friend. Don't worry about it. After all this time, I sometimes wonder if he just died and I'm making up stories. I should get going. Sorry if I scared you. Don't worry, nothing like that's ever happened again. He was really a good person. Why did something like this have to happen to him? Take care, Douglas. We're not going to warn him about the bear trap and crap. Come visit me more often, okay? Oh, sure. I should get going now. Thank you for letting me talk to someone about this. What about the weird kid running around? Fuck, I've never heard of this. What the hell else could they have been hiding from us? Is that an email? Nope, just the review tracker. I'm going to try getting hold of John again. John, you copy? I hear you. Over. Douglas was here. He said he's heading back now. Great. I was getting worried about him. What about the kid? You know... What? He told me a strange story, like someone died here in this cabin before me. I know that one, but I wouldn't believe it, apparently. You know it? Why have I never heard about it from you? Douglas made that up. The guy was actually found dead, not in your cabin, but outside, off the official trail. It was in the papers back then. They said he apparently killed himself by jumping from a high place or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It was near the edge of our park, far from our sector. Weird. Douglas told me something different. And you seriously believe that? I don't know. Well, I know I still have a lot of kilometers to cover, so I'm wrapping this up. We'll talk about it over a beer sometime. By the way, that trap guy, have you seen anything? Has he showed up again? No, it's been quiet. Good, I'm around if anything happens. Got it, over and out. Over and out. What about the kid running around barefoot in the river? We haven't passed that information on to him. I mean, maybe Henry did, but you'd think there'd be a mention of it. Okay, we'll do maybe another report or two before we call it here. Q27. That's an old report. 2 individuals seen climbing over a fence in a restricted zone near the Q27 ranger station. So again, it's an old report. So it doesn't matter. It is restricted area access. Yeah, seems like it doesn't matter if it's old. Or if something doesn't match. Like, I can't actually change it. This is a huge stack. Another drone there. Person spotted operating a drone near the C-17 riverbank. Everything's good. Date's fine. Looks like there's always at least a couple normal ones before we get anything odd. Yeah, so if I switch it, yeah, I don't think it goes none of the above. These captchas are a bit excessive, I think. If you're making a game like this, why have the captchas in? I guess at some point you could put something creepy in the captchas, you get used to them being a certain way, and then something's going to change later, but it just feels like unnecessary additional stuff. Ah! Fuck, it's a dead body. I need to alert the other rangers. Yeah, that's from... It's the 14th? Isn't it like... Yeah, it's the 24th. It's been 10 days. Someone wrote this up. D15. A dead body is seen lying next to a campfire in the D15 area with a large wound across the abdomen. The scene suggests a violent attack. Someone wrote this report and just left it. It's, okay. Yeah, I keep doing that. I just want to, like, get out of the report. Let's call... I mean, everybody. Let's call John first. John, you there? I'm here. What's going on? There's a body in the report covered in blood. Fuck. Okay, stay calm. We need to notify the administration. We need to do it fast. Did the camera capture anyone else in the image? No one, just the body. Alright, give me 5 minutes. I'm calling him now. I'll get back to you. Got it. Over and out. Over and out. What? Yeah, so this almost makes it seem like it's just an automatically generated report, but somebody, like, took the picture, taped it in here, filled out the information, and just, whatever, didn't care. Alright, I'm going to try calling everybody else. Should try again later. Guessing we're not going to get any responses at this point. Henry, you copy? Yep. Fuck. Henry, there's a dead person on the report. What? Are you sure? Yes. Fuck. Covered in blood, lying on the ground. We need to report this murder in the park. Okay, this is fucking terrifying. What if it's, you know, that guy? The one who's at my door with a goddamn bear trap. But this is... the dates don't want it. Fuck, we're in danger. Call the management. Sure, I'll... You're cutting out. Henry? This is fucked. Since I can try Caroline, we'll give her a try. Okay, it's Sector D15. Can I look at D15 just to see? No idea where. Is there an order? A, B, C, D. Nothing crazy. Everything's fine. I mean, I guess we have to throw it in. It's just a different kind of report. I mean, it's gotta just be other. There's nothing else we can do. Okay, fine. That's correct, apparently. Yeah, I find it really weird. There's all this big stack of stuff from like the week I was gone, and there's like literally just a body. And, like no one's been going through the reports apparently, and someone put the reports together and just didn't file them in the system yet. And that's a little weird. What is close? What? So Sector 822, it is close. Be aware. That's from the 15th. Sector 822. The image is kind of messed up though, so I guess this is just a shred. Okay. There was something in the window. Fuck, need to alert the others? I didn't notice anything in the window. I was looking over here. I must have missed a jump scare. Too bad I missed the jump scare. Oh, okay. More dead bodies. What's going on here? Yeah, again, this is from the 11th, so this is quite old. 2 bodies lie by the lake's edge, C-17, surrounded by a pool of blood. Anything? Should try again later. Yeah, so apparently there's just been tons of murders going on this entire time, and no one's been paying attention or finding the bodies. They're being caught on the automatic camera, but, like, no one is actually finding the bodies. They've just been caught on camera, and that's it. Or I'm having a psychotic episode, and these pictures aren't actually, like, the description in the pictures aren't actually real. That's the only other thing that would make sense. Okay, well. Oh, well, that's fun, too. Hi there. Oh, and there's people up here, too. I don't, like, wait. Is that people floating in the sky or falling from the sky? Yeah, that's interesting. So, it's not outdated. It's not before the 10th. C-17. It's a none of the above for sure. There we go. Choose your destiny. We finally get a creepy captcha. Hello, can anyone hear us? Hello, we need help. I hear you, over, where are you? Hello, is anyone there? Hello, I can't hear anyone clearly. We have a lot of wounded, I can't hear you. Hey! Something's going on in this park. Very true. This is still the same. Let's try calling everybody again. No response. Okay, well, things are getting suitably odd. The first episode of this was very slow, but now things are actually kind of picking up. So yeah, we'll come back to this next time. This has been Last Report. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.